Hey guys, it's Craig here, aka the NWF, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking fix-ups. 6 of them to be specific, some new, some old, none of them shown before, and all of them with varying degrees of modification. There's a lot to cover, so let's get into it. First up is an Elite Series 91 Rob Van Dam. Here's a side-by-side comparison of my fixed-up figure compared to the standard release. In terms of changes made, I've swapped out the AMA style knee pads that he came with to open back trace style knee pads, along with adding length to the black undershorts and the thighs using Citadel paint. Both of the changes were made with accuracy in mind when comparing to the WWF Invasion pay-per-view from 2001. I then decided to repaint the head scan in full. Both of the RVD figures that I picked up had quality control issues as noted on the standard version that you can see here. My goal when repainting head scans is always to strike a balance of realism along with still portraying the look of an action figure. I wanted to capture his 5 o'clock shadow without going too heavy on the beard, his undercut style without going too light on the hair colour. So I'm pretty pleased with the overall outcome on this one. Next up is a fix-up of the Elite 74 Andrade figure. The biggest changes here are with the part swap. I swapped out the original torso for a Sin Cara style one to better represent his physique. I've taken the upper arms from the ringside exclusive NXT Elite Andrade figure and swapped in the lower arms from the Elite 74. This again better represents the muscularity of his arms whilst maintaining the interchangeable hand feature. I've also subtly repainted the head. I've added the fade to the undercut as well as tidying up his beard, hairline and eyebrows. This is potentially my favourite of the bunch, an updated version of the Network Spotlight AJ Styles based on his match at WrestleMania 33. Let's start by stating the obvious. I've swapped out the original arms to the double jointed arms that come from the AJ Styles figure in the recent WrestleMania Vince McMahon Build-A-Figure series. I opted to sculpt on an armband using Milliput and cut a slit in the elbow pad. I also swapped out the original torso for the same WrestleMania series as the original doesn't feature his updated tattoo. I added trace style knee pads to be match accurate and the most recent head scan to better represent his look in the match. Granted, his hair then wasn't as long as it is now, but it's a closer match than the original head scan that came on the figure in my book. Next up is a fix-up of the Elite 91 Sami Zayn figure. I've swapped out the original torso for the then now forever Sami Zayn figure as the original had no body hair. I've also repainted the head scan in its entirety in a similar fashion to my RVD repaint. Here's a direct comparison to the standard scan to highlight the differences. On to the next one, and it's Sting. A simple but effective one here. Inspired by CMW Toys and 3XR on Instagram, I've repainted the skin tone on the neck and also painted a border of skin tone around the edge of the face and hairline to create an accurate representation of Sting's painted look in AEW. Last but not least is a modded and repainted CM Punk head scan from the basic Signature Series 2013. I sculpted in the beard and then using Citadel paints, I painted the scan in its entirety to better portray Punk's facial features and likeness. I had painted this one once before, but I'm much happier with his second bite at the cherry. Which of these fix-ups is your favourite? Do let me know in the comments below. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you did enjoy the video, please make sure to give it a like, comment and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you don't miss out on the next video. Until next time, stay safe, see ya.